Good day, I'm J. Serval
Richie C. Di Matera.
and we are here to present our research entitled of Soft Skills for Entrepreneurship of Emilio Aguinaldo College, Cavite, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration students. Before we start, let's go back to the background of the study. In today's business society, human connection define the very fabric of its existence. Dating back thousands of years, businesses are mostly keep on what the consumers need and what the supplier can provide. In between the exchange are the construction of relationship gaining visibilities. In order to connect people, turn to soft skills, which are perceived as major foundation to which any, if not most, business career are deemed successful. Hence, the use of these are required to achieving. Next is introduction. Schools and educational institutions are platforms in which soft skills may greatly be established and tried day-to-day through co-curricular and extracurricular activities. In school training modules, teaching practices and other related programs are stepping stone to further develop these soft skills. The researcher would need to study and analyze what soft skills utilized by students. This study is based on the data which will be accumulated from third year and fourth year students in their soft skills use. Next is statement of the problem. This study will determine the readiness of business administration students of Emilio Aguinaldo College, Cavite, for entrepreneurship using soft skills. SOP number 1, what are the soft skills used by students in relation to entrepreneurship in terms of teamwork, leadership, critical thinking, communication skills? SOP number 2, what soft skills must be emphasized to make the students to get ready for entrepreneurship? SOP number 3, is there significant relationship between the soft skills used by students and the soft skills needed for entrepreneurship? And our hypothesis, there is no significant relationship between the soft skills used by students and soft skills needed for entrepreneurship.
Conceptual framework. Input, soft skills use, soft skills emphasize training methods. Process, survey questionnaire, data analysis. Output, entrepreneurial seminars. Review of related literature. Soft skills of an individual can be interpreted as systematic process by developing soft skills training. Soft skills cannot be taught, but through training, it can be developed. Soft skills are the personality traits and good manners need to get a good relationship with others. Methods and materials. Research design. The research use descriptive quantitative. It aims to accurately, systematically describe a population, circumstance, or phenomenon. Research local. The researchers choose to gather and apply data to the student taking up business administration program offered by the School of Business Administration and Accountancy of Emilio Aguinaldo College, situated at Barangay Burol Main, City of Dasmariñas, Cavite.
Next, research respondent. The respondent of this research consisted of 46 participants. There were 14 students in third year and 9 students in fourth year. Total of 23 students taking Bachelor of Science Business Administration program. Correspond with 10 entrepreneurs at Robinson Place, Palapala, 5 entrepreneurs along Emilio Aguinaldo Highway, and 8 entrepreneurs at Dasma Bayan, with total of 23 entrepreneurs. Sampling technique. Purposive sampling was used in this study, as the data gathered can be used efficiently to determine a valid outcome. Research instrument. This study used a researcher-made questionnaire instrument to gather significant information from the respondents. Data analysis. Survey questionnaire were treated and interpreted as the primary sources to which soft skills used by the students to determine in and out of a classroom situation. And same with entrepreneur to know what soft skills that needed for entrepreneurship. Statistical treatment of data. We use percentage frequency distribution, weighted mean, Likert scale, Pearson correlation coefficient, and the table 1.5 shows that soft skills used by students according to rank 1.1, teamwork with a weighted mean of 3.38 interpreted as always, and 1.2 communication with a weighted mean of 3.36 and interpreted as always, 1.3. Leadership with a weighted mean of 3.34 interpreted as always. And the last is 1.4 critical thinking with a weighted mean of 3.24 interpreted as sometimes. According to Lisa, teamwork is necessary between students and teachers and among parents and educators. The more teamwork fundamentals exhibited, the more opportunity exists for a student to learn the vital skills of compromise and collaboration. Interaction and cooperation between the members of group make students understand feelings of their peers. Students learn teamwork at their early age by playing games and outdoor activities. In this particular activity, students achieve social interaction with their peers, from listening to one another and sharing information. The individual develop their personality through collaboration with others that can be adapted by students to perform the teamwork inside the classroom. Modern students do not get full utilization of literature exposed to its potential contribution, according to Alfia. According to Mark, if critical thinking skills are not well developed through the educational system, there are ramifications to the ability to make meaning in the workforce. If the ability to make meaning is limited by deficient critical thinking, it will have an impact on the ability to lead. Due to lack of utilization of literature, students are not well developed in using critical thinking. Students are not interested to solve a problem when it's needed a lot of time to be resolved. If students are not aware of these skills, it can create a poor leadership that can be a barrier for success in entrepreneurship. Table 1.5 shows the entrepreneur teamwork, which ranked first with a weighted mean of 3.56 and interpreted as always. Leadership is in a rank second with a weighted mean of 3.46 interpreted as always. The third in the rank is the critical thinking with a weighted mean of 3.45 and interpreted as always. And communication is ranked fourth with a weighted mean of 3.38 and it was interpreted as always. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to know how to work well with others. You might need a combination of soft skills to be effective at teamwork. It is important to listen to others, know how to utilize your company's human capital, and inspire people to work together for best result. It also means you need to do your own part, recognizing your part in the team and acknowledging other contribution is important, according to Miranda. Communication is a way to make interaction between people. Entrepreneurs always try to improve their communication skills because it will assist them in sharing their ideas and presenting them clearly and constantly work in a better way with their staff, team members, clients, and colleagues. Having good communication skills will also help an entrepreneur at the time of project, explanation, elevator pitches, presentation of training, as well as many other areas where a person has a face talk with people. Next is conclusion. The data gathered came to a result that teamwork has the highest weighted mean. It shows that students learn teamwork at the young age when playing outdoor activities with their friends. Through the collaboration, interact with others, children adapt the skills that they use inside the classroom. While the lowest among four soft skills is the critical thinking, which is not well developed. Modern students lack in understanding of information to distinguish the details, facts, and opinion for not making use of literature. The result can conclude that the respondents have already developed critical thinking, but maybe they are not very sure if this could be enough once they have stepped out for the real world. If the critical thinking of student is not well developed, it will affect the student to lead. It shows those students need to improve their critical thinking skills. Recommendation number 1. Small classroom activities that need everyone's participation can also be a way to improve soft skills. As long as soft skills are being used, it can always be improved. Recommendation number 2. The student should read more literature to help them to understand the problem, make their own judgment, evaluation of facts, making decisions, and solve problems. The institution should create and training modules for an experiential learning to the development of student soft skills and critical thinking skills that can help them in the future.